So I'm on time, but, well, okay. I'm only 2 minutes late, but I actually can't stress enough, like, how much of a miracle that is, because at like 7:45, I was still cooking. And I was like, I'm just gonna be like 15 minutes late again, I know it. But then luckily I was done with food, I ate really quick because I was hungry, and for once, I actually already had my PC, like, open. I even had Streamlabs open, so basically I was able to start stream within 30 seconds. Preemptively stressing me out for tomorrow. No, don't worry about it. It's so fine. It's so cool. It's actually so cool. Just because historically I have a track record of doing something else like 45 minutes before I have a train. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We have times to consider. No, it's so chill. It's so relaxed. It's so cool. No, I'll be fine. I've only in my life missed one train. Okay, that's probably a lie. I've only ever missed one train where it was like I like actively was like, I'm gonna get this specific train. There's definitely been times that I was trying to get a train that was like, oh, there'll be another one in 10 minutes, and I just didn't try that hard to get it. But the only time I've ever like missed a train where I was like, it's this or nothing, like, is this or like a half an hour wait? It happened once, and I swear that train was early. I swear. Another Friday. It sure is. It sure is. Friday's becoming a normal day for me to be here. I feel like it started off as kind of ominous and strange, but like I think I've done enough Fridays now that it's like a typical, it's like a regular Tuesday. Friday feels like a normal Thursday. A classy Wednesday. The only day it doesn't feel like is Saturday. It is important we don't consider anything. Considering is the gateway drug of thinking. And no. Before we start, can you send me do me the favor of sending me what place we'll be eating? Oh yeah. Sorry. In my head, this was just a thing you knew. But that's obviously not true. Okay. I'm not stressed, I swear. I am. It has been a hell of a week. That's allowed. That's okay. That's okay. I promise. Like, unironically, I promise. I'll operate on... I will do my absolute best tomorrow to be timely. I'm gonna prove that I can do it. At the front end of the day. The second there's like less strict time considerations, I'll be straight back to like, oh, just 5 more minutes. But up and like for travel, I'll be fine. I promise. Also, it's been a hell of a week. Does everyone else feel that? Has this been a shit week for everyone?
Hollow Knight, more like HHHHHOOOOOLLLLLLOOWWWKKKKKNNNII.
It got cut off! Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. I was so excited to learn how to spell Hollow Knight. I was almost starting to get there. Maybe the 6th time you said the letter H, I thought maybe I get it, but then it all kind of fell apart at the end. I think this is only because I've been watching, my selection of scrunglies, my selection of like streamers and YouTube people that I watch is basically RT Game, Lil Simsy, and Snapcube. I've been watching all 3 of them play Tomodachi Life recently, and at first I was like, oh, this is the kind of game I just want to watch someone else play, and I was like, oh, I don't really see the appeal, but then I think I just started. Genuinely, the thing that made me think, oh, fuck, I want it, was I was talking with Party about how I can't like, it doesn't feel like it's for me. Like, as fun as it is to watch, I couldn't think of anyone, like, anyone I would put in my Tomodachi Life Island. And then I think I said, like, as a joke, like, oh, maybe, like, all of the Yakuza characters. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, wait, that actually sounds really fun to me. Because, like, obviously, I've never really streamed a Yakuza game, but me and Party's played all of them, and we've kind of been making our way through them for, like, a couple years now. And we're up to Yakuza 5. We're up to 5, but I've also played 7. That's the only, like, mix-up. And I'm starting to, like, know the characters enough that I genuinely think it would be so fun to have a Tomodachi Life Island of, like, Kazuma Kiryu and Saijima and Majima. Like, this would mean something to me. This would genuinely mean the world to me. But that's all I can think of in Tomodachi Life. The only other thing would be, like, characters from games that I've played on stream. Like an island where there's Hornet and the Knight and Tidus. And then I describe it and I'm like, fuck, that sounds so fun. But, like, I know I've seen enough gameplay now that I know what the gameplay looks like, you know? And it is fairly repetitive. And I'm saying this to dissuade all of us that are on the cusp of buying it, but don't want to spend the money. It'll be fun for, like, a week. It'll be fun for a week. But it would be a really fun week. I could have Tidus and Hornet interact. She'd kill him. She'd put him down. Please tell me where I'm going to be collecting you by 1:30. Yeah, 100%. Hold on, I'm going to set like a calendar thing for me tomorrow. I'm going to set it for 1:30, but I'll set a reminder for half an hour 4. Okay. I'm also just going to take a picture of your message to, like, have an idea of those timings. But I'll try and be pretty, like, if I can just give you, like, genuinely, if it's less stressful, I can try and just give you, like, updates every half hour or so. If only because then I'll be, like, it'll definitely be that I'm doing it. I want to get to it so I'm going to make old men yaoi, I'll be real. That's so valid, though! You could put them in an island and just see what happens. Do all I can to make Gumshoe kiss a man. You probably wouldn't have to try that hard. The better question will be, which man does he kiss? That's the real question. You should play the silly Japanese mafia games. They are very silly. The problem is, some of them are quite long, and they don't all, especially if you're not a fan of, like, beat 'em up fighting games. Which I'm not. Genuinely, the only reason I even feel... Like, I haven't played most of the Yakuza games. I've just been definitely a spectator of Party playing them, because he actually enjoys the, like, fighting combat. I only like the turn-based RPG stuff, which is only 7 and 8. And genuinely, I played 7 having only played Yakuza 0, which I did actually play myself, and I didn't like the combat, even if the story was silly goofy. But then, basically what sold me is that, like, from the sounds of it, Yakuza 8 is more enjoyable if you've played all of them. Weirdly, Yakuza 7 isn't. 7 you can kind of just play fresh and it feels great. But basically, I really want to play 8, and I wanted to go into 8 with, like, a full understanding of the characters. But now I'm aware of the characters, and they're fun, and they would be fun on a Tomodachi Life Island, and that's the problem. Gumshoe Leon Kennedy? I see the vision! I think it would happen. I don't think you'd have to, like, push them too far in each other's direction. I think that would be pretty natural. Okay, regular updates would do wonders. Yeah, I can do regular updates. It'll probably help me as well, just keep an eye on the time. I actually think it'll be pretty clear-cut as well, Trash. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, ooh, where am I going to be? I just think that until I know, I don't know. But I think I'll be able to give you pretty good notice on where I am. be at Blue Greens for just after 1 and you need to be leaving your mum's coffee. Yeah, that's fair. I can definitely like, I can give you regular updates, but I think it should be pretty clear cut where I'm going to end up being. Basically, the question is, how quickly do my family eat food? And it kind of depends on who's there. So I'll find out tomorrow. Who's everywhere and nowhere. In any given moment, I can't tell you where I am. You'll just have to wait and see. It's a mystery. I can let you know where I'm gonna be in 5 minutes, but I can't let you know where I am right now. Family eat fast. We're going to like a buffet as well, so who knows? If the food's shit, if they only have 2 passable desserts, then maybe we'll be in and out. Don't even eat you. Don't say that, Corvus. This is slander against my family. My family would never eat you. A couple of them are vegetarians, which is the main reason why they wouldn't. Okay, I should actually load up and stop playing the game, because if I keep thinking any more about the characters I could put in Tomodachi Life, I think I'll end up convincing myself to buy it so I can stream it, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I actually don't want to do that. How much is it? If I wanted to know, how much money is it? £44. I mean, that's a lot of money for a week's fun. But it's also not a lot of money for a week's fun. Who else would I even put in there? What other video games have I ever played? Oh, I mean, I guess I could have Leon. I guess I could have Leon. I guess I could have Grace. What else have I played? I guess I could have I guess I could have like characters from Silent Hill 2. Hold on. I'm just gonna hover over my Twitch tracker to see what games I've played. Oh, sorry, genuinely just popping into my head. So like the Twitch tracker website where it like has a bunch of stats on my own streaming. I just remembered that like even before 2 weeks ago, however many weeks ago that I started like playing Hollow Knight again, to this day, Hollow Knight is the game I have the most hours of on stream. Like, even more than Silksong, by, like, double. And I can't believe I've decided to play it again and increase that gap even more. Like, it goes, my most number of hours, 8% of my stream time ever is Hollow Knight. 5% is just chatting. 5% is Final Fantasy X? Well, I say that. 4.8% is Final Fantasy X. 4.7% is Silksong. That's crazy. I felt like Silksong was over in like 3 seconds, and I felt like Final Fantasy X was a billion years of my whole life. Breath of the Wild is also 4.7. I can't believe I played Silksong as long as I played Breath of the Wild. Skyrim is 4.6. Concerning. Sims is 3.5, and then Twilight Princess is 3. I guess, like, I've never really played many long games, have I? Even Silent Hill 2, like, Resident Evil games are pretty up there. I need to not, I'm getting so distracted. So it understands my stress. Blue Green Mellow and I are getting a trade for a place that is 20 to 30 minutes away, but to do so, Trash's mums are taking us there, so I need to collect both Blue Green and Mellow from an undetermined location. A location which I haven't yet decided. And get us back to mine in time to do that 20-minute journey. It's fine! It's fine as long as there's no traffic. It's fine as long as every other driver on the road behaves. Gorb? I add Gorb to Tomodachi Life? A good pick. I actually like that. The 3 most iconic characters from the Hollow Knight series, the Knight, Hornet, and Gorb. So I just make Silent Hill and James Pyramid Head Nurse and Jinx. Fuck, I would have to do Jinx. Okay, so if I did Tomodachi Life, it would be the Knight, Hornet, Tidus, Jinx, probably Pyramid Head, Silent Hill 2 James. It's gotta be someone from Resident Evil. Who do I feel attached to from Resident Evil? Maybe Leon. Maybe Claire. I like Claire. No, I'm lying. It would be Jill. I like Jill. It would be Jill. What else? This is very difficult for me now. Now I've committed to playing Hollow Knight, and I want to, but I also desperately want to see what happens if Jinx and Hornet were in the same room. Also, what was I doing? What was happening? Okay, I got the down... oh god. Okay, maybe I just do some exploring in Forgotten Crossroads and see what I can do now with jumping. Oh, I could do Crystal Peak, actually, couldn't I? Because in fact, maybe I will, because I got the lantern. I paid for the lantern. Jinx, we said Jinx, Link. Link would be a good choice. The problem is that, like, I feel like I've not really played games with characters. Which isn't true. I've played games with characters, but, like, actually the past year and a half of streaming has been very dominated by, like, longer games, actually, where there have been characters. But it means that it's been a while, like, there aren't, I don't know, everything feels kind of spaced out, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, I could pick more characters. What was I playing before Final Fantasy X? Oh my god, what was I playing before Final Fantasy X? I have no memory. This guy's definitely easier to fight when you have dash. I don't know why I even bothered when I didn't. The physics of, like, angles are so wacky. Yeah, what even was it? Hold on. This is actually annoying me. I'm opening up Twitch Tracker again. What did I play before? Okay, so obviously, so I just played Resident Evil 9. Before that, I did Silksong. Before Silksong, I did Silent Hill 2. Before Silent Hill 2, I did Final Fantasy X. Before Final Fantasy X, Jesus Christ, I was doing Final Fantasy X for so long. Okay, before Final Fantasy X, it gets a bit wacky, because I did, like, a Tears of the Kingdom stream or two. I did a Metal Gear Rising stream. I did Jedi Survivor. I did Mario Kart, Fall Guys, Little Miss Fortune. Oh my god, it was Little Miss Fortune, and then before that, it was Fire Emblem, and before that, it was Harold Halibut. That's crazy. So, like, this time last year, I was playing Final Fantasy X. This time, 2 years ago, I finished RE4 and started playing Harold Halibut. That was 2 years ago? I don't want to think about that. That's not a fun thought for the old brain. Also, I just saw Silksong felt too short. I think you need to play it again. Don't tempt me. I think about it all the time. I can't just, like, it can't be that in a year from now I look at what I've streamed and it's like, I did Silksong and then I did Hollow Knight and then I did Silksong again and then I did Hollow Knight again. I can't do that. I have to be brave. I have to be brave and I have to try new things, even if it's hard. Why didn't you make a me of the protagonist from the game Silt? Remember playing Silt? Oh boy, I remember Silt. I kind of wish I didn't. I fucking hated Silt. Silt is the only game I have ever refunded. Because of how much I hated it. I hated that game with my whole heart. I don't think I'll ever have as much hate in my heart for a game as I did Silt. It's actually ridiculous. Final Fantasy X felt so long because streams were much more inconsistent. Yeah, it was definitely like a point in time where I just wasn't able to stream. I didn't really have like a consistent stream day even. Okay, I know that like I'm a fraud for saying that I have consistent stream days now. But they're like slightly more consistent, right? We can all agree that they are more consistent than they were in 2024. 2024, the Dark Ages. It's genuinely the difference of living in one location. Living in one location and also not having to travel for work. Wow. Changes a person's life. Not having to commute all the fucking time. What a treat for me. Oh, yeah, okay. So I've been here from the other side. That's good to remember. It's crazy. I genuinely feel like I know the layout of Silksong better than this game. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well, that nearly got me. He nearly got me, the bastard. It's weird because, like, I definitely feel like I miss a time where it felt like I think playing Hollow Knight gives me a lot of, like, verbal nostalgia. I feel like I can't stop being like, this is what I used to do. But back in 2020, when I played this for the first time, I used to stream 3 days a week. So I did Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Monday, I would play Hollow Knight. Wednesday, I would play... Oh, look at him! On a little treadmill. Wednesday, I would play... Basically, Wednesday, I think, was like a game of... An ongoing game of my choice or something. And then, like, Saturday was an ongoing game... No, Wednesday was, like, an ongoing game. And then... I think... Saturday was, like, The Sims or Minecraft or something you can kind of hop in and out of. And it meant that, like, back in 2020, like, I made progress with Hollow Knight decently slowly. But I also used to be able to, like, get through a lot of games fairly often. Because, you know, I was playing a lot of games like Little Nightmares is a good example that would only take me maybe, like, 3 streams to get through. Oh my god, I forgot that they can, like, attack close up. That's kind of rude. Yeah, I would play a game that would only take me 3 streams to get through. So in, like, a month, I was playing Hollow Knight actively, and I maybe finished a smaller game, and then I would also, like... God, I really thought I could jump on that on an angle. And then I would also, like, play a bit of, like, Stardew Valley or something. And I feel very nostalgic for that kind of time where I could do that. But I think what I mainly feel nostalgic about was I was able to get through games so fast, it felt. It felt like I played so many more games in general than I do now. But also I played them badly, which is important to remember. I played them really badly. It's refusing to acknowledge the hit game Silt. It's not a hit! It's the worst game ever! Oh, yeah, I hate these guys, actually. I think somehow I forgot how much I hated these guys. That's fun. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think I just needed to remember their whole gimmick. Oh my god. Okay, so if I hit their pickaxes back at them, it does kill them. That's cool. The evil Crystal Peak. Crystal Peak pretty. Crystal Peak pretty, and also the music's really nice. Also, can I say it? This little guy is like not even close to the level of annoying of like the vast majority of flying enemies in Silksong. Those flying enemies in Silksong, don't even get me started. Don't even talk to me about it. Don't talk to me until I've had my morning complain about flying enemies in Silksong. It's your least favorite area between both games. That's entirely your experience going there the first time while not being good at platforming, and also the Crystal Hunters. Are the flying enemies the Crystal Hunters? Actually, I can answer my own question. Yeah. They do suck. They're cute though. Look, he's nice. He's just a little guy. He's your friend. Okay. I just can't really remember like where I'm supposed to be navigating in this area. But that's fine. Oh, it's not there. That's the answer. Oh, this is okay. I'm just gonna like try and get through here without like without having to interact with him. Oh, that was fine. If I don't engage with them, everything's okay. Oh, annoying, annoying, annoying. Annoying, 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 annoying. So I don't have the like dashing across ability yet. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember if I get it from falling down here or not. Well, I guess we'll find out. Or have I just straight up fallen into resting grounds already? Hold on. Cursed are those who turn against the king. I don't know. I think the king sucks. Last year, the games you played through, Ace Attorney 3, Great Ace Attorney 1, a significant chunk of Date Everything in Silksong. That's a good collection. That's a respectable collection. Oh! A thing. To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monmum the teacher in her archive surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian the watcher in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, hallowless lasts eternal. Is this what adds them to my map? Wow. I had no memory of this. Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals, by the vessel or by that captive light. Would the seals break, they cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens, that plague springs anew, they must be undone. Yet still our seals remain, our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds, it shall be done. Genuinely barely remember this. What did I think about this the first time round? Fade away, little shadow, fade away and let us sleep in peace. No. I'm going to platform my way out of here. I remember reaching the dreaded flying enemies of my replay of Hollow Knight being like, oh, I mean, is that it? Silksong changes your brain chemistry. I think Silksong makes everything else in life feel nice and easy and fun. Oh, okay. Okay, I just kind of had to wait a bit. The physics of, like, moving this guy around, I do find, like, kind of tough. Let's see how far I can get. People speedrunning this, I, like, in my memory, move a lot faster than what I'm doing. Oh, in fairness, wait, I think I've remembered what's gonna happen. I think when this ends, I think I wake up with the moth. What a terrible fate they visited upon you, to cast you away into this space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away, or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad forgotten dream? Damn. I have the dream weapon, whose name I can't remember. The dream nail. I probably could have put that together, to be honest. I probably could have figured that one out. Taken the dream nail. Wide charge and slash with the nail. Cut through veil between dreams and waking. I'm also going to have to take a quick break, like, now. I was right! I wake up with the moth. Okay. I will be back in, like... I'll be back in an amount of time I cannot guarantee, and I'm muted too early. Oops. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And I'm also going to catch up with Twitter chat while I can. Trash's hot take is that Crystal Hunters are one of the worst enemies across both games, and also Crystal Peak is the worst area theme. In the album, it's absolutely carried by its platforming theme. I think it's very, like, bland. It's pretty, I think. It's prettier than I remember, but it's also, like, I just don't think it's very memorable, maybe. They're all fun and good until they Crystal Hunt the goddamn floor you're about to jump on. Yeah, the way that they create, like, a massive, like, area that you can't stand on is kind of annoying. They just haven't annoyed me yet, but I know they will. Also, Trash's games in 2026 have been Ace 22, RE9, and 60% of Expedition 33. How are you enjoying Expedition 33, by the way? What point are you at, out of curiosity? God, I guess Expedition 33 was a game of 2025 for me. What a treat. The goat. Will Miller remember Dream Nail exists ever? Oh god, probably not. Probably not. I think I hit roadblocks in Hollow Knight because the first time I played, because I just forgot that Dream Nail was an option. What's your dream nail? If you could have one nail, what would it be? It would be like the kind of short nail that has like a very flat head that you have to like hammer into the back of, you know, if you get like IKEA furniture or furniture where you have to like slide like a thinner plywood, like backing, and then you have to use nails to attach the backing into like the actual beam of the shelf. So you have to like do the measuring to figure out where the nails need to be, and then you have to like gently place them in and then like hammer them down, but they're really flat, so it's really satisfying. That's my answer. That's my dream nail. The nice ones. Hello, little bug lady. Oh, I'm in control of getting up. Oops. You've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, they reached out into with what little power they have and dragged you to that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the dream nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade is dulled over time. Together perhaps we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. Collect it whenever you find it and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 and return to me. I will teach you more. Sure thing, queen. Wherever dreams take root. I like the little hint to look out for roots. I remember there is one here. Okay. Cool. If I'm remembering right, this isn't on like a timer either. I just have to collect my red coins, like in peace. Oh, Resting Grounds music is great. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh, damn. I forgot just how hard Resting Grounds goes. Oh, I forgot as well. They kind of like have the last one here to kind of like let you know that you can go down. That's fun. Okay, yeah, and it does measure the 20 as well. Would people like to know the approximate hours you spent at Pokopia? I would be fascinated. Please tell me. I don't think I can do anything with the route. God, there's a lot of just climbing. I can go this way. Oh yeah, this is just the station. Sorry I missed you. I missed him? How did I miss him? What happened to me? When was he here? Poor guy. The Resting Grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now. Interesting. Haven't played any more Expedition 33 in like a week. Short copies of The Cure for Living. Oh, Dreams of the Dying sequel arrived. Basically, you're currently doing some backtracking, exploring after Old Lumiere and about to go Visage. Oh, fun. Frankly, any part of the game you said you were at, I would tell you it's fun because it is, because it's fun. But that is fun. That is a particularly fun bit. Look at all the masks. It's so interesting, like just just even the visual differences in this game versus like Silksong. In like the art, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess I could fight, I actually don't know if I want to fight this guy. My memory is that I'll probably die doing this. Stop there. Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom. I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams, I would cut that plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in the sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? go on, but I'm probably gonna die. Fuck. My memory is that, like, I actually find 0, like, kind of tough. Oh, fuck. Shit. I just can't really remember what I'm supposed to do. Like, how I avoid just dying. Oh, shit. Oh my god. This is gonna be my first death. Unironically, this is gonna be my first death. This is bad. I didn't want this to happen. Whoop. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna, like, scum it a little. Ah! That got me! I thought I was safe! I thought I was in the safe range. Oh my god. This is gonna be my first death. This is gonna be really embarrassing. Oh. I actually hate this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm screwed. Oh, it's over for me. I forgot that he has more. How did I forget? Whoop. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I'll just run away a little. I have a feeling that my best bet is to just kind of vaguely, like, stay underneath him. And then, like, run away to heal. Ah, okay. I'm scumming it a little, but I also feel like I have to. I hate this boss! Oh my god, I've done this in Pantheon before. How? Okay, that's how. That was fine. Cornifer is never here. It's just an indicator so you go back to the store so you can see Spirit Tree and Dream Warrior. Oh, okay, that's helpful. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Also, 80 plus hours in Pocopia. Impressive. Hasn't that game only been available for like a month? I can see now those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapons. Do not call me a traitor, simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching. I know, because I'm gonna take your essence. It's mine now. Thank you. The original plan was to finish Act 2 by today so we could discuss, but after the week I had... Hey, valid. That's so valid. I might try and, like, remind myself, like, what point you're at so I don't do any spoilers. But honestly, you're at enough of a point in the game where I probably have enough that I want to hear about, you know. I just love Expedition 33. I would love to replay that as well. You've returned, let me have a look. Already you've collected 100. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? Well, video games are easy, actually. No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them, or perhaps being prisoners themselves, they desire your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement and return when you've collected 200. Okay. God, I forgot that this feels vaguely like slow going, but that's fine. Doing the dream fights before most of the normal game stuff is funny. Yeah, I didn't like... I feel like I accidentally speed ran through Crystal Peak. I wasn't trying to specifically get here. I truly don't know how this happened. But I kind of wish it hadn't, because now I have to go back into Crystal Peak. Like the old-fashioned way. This 1950s diner makes its glorp the old-fashioned way. Oh no, Trash Cat's been ill. Was in the vet hospital overnight on Wednesday, but is doing fine now and is in good health for an 18-year-old cat. It's just a bit sleepy from stress and meds. Oh, I'm glad that Trash Cat's doing okay. He's a mature gentleman. A very mature, gentleman. In spirit. But yeah, I'm sorry, that sucks. That sucks that Trash Cat's been ill. But I'm glad, hopefully he's just getting some rest. Getting some rest and like calming down after like, I can only imagine how stressful vet is if you are a cat. Also, is this, I can't talk to her, but Bretta is here. Okay. Let's grab resting grounds. I can't remember, these are just the automatic ones, aren't they? Go on. Let's get the I don't know if I need any of these. Maybe that would be good actually. Let's do that. I feel like there are so many more different pins that you can get in this game versus like what I remember of Silksong. I say what I remember. I played Silksong like a couple months ago. You need to get it, especially like 3. There's too many games, aren't there? When we think about it like this, there's simply too many. And they're all good. But yeah, you should. Expedition 33 is really good. I'm like strongly biased, but I do in fact love it. I think it's a really good game. And I just want to play it on a harder difficulty because I think I probably found it too easy, which was really fun for like a first playthrough, but also probably a shame. You watched the menu for the first time the other day. You liked it? I get clips of the menu on TikTok all the time. And it's on my list. It's on my list of movies I want to watch. But haven't quite gotten there yet. Wait, I can't. Is Mila fine? Oh no, bury my body, cover my shell. What meaning in darkness, yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever till light blooms again. Okay, that's not a great sign. Kind of seems like she's doing badly. He had to have a cannula, which he was not happy about, and 2 ultrasounds, but he was very brave. I bet he was. I bet he was a very, very brave little guy. But he's earned a nap. He's earned a little nap or two. A little nap and relax in this trying time. Oh, ow. Hurt myself. Splatoon Raiders. Oh, I don't even think I knew that was a thing. There's gonna be a date dropped on... Oh, trailer and release date dropped on Tuesday? What is it? What does it look like? Sorry, by what is it? Like, I'm assuming it's a Splatoon... Like, is it a different kind of Splatoon game? Or is it just like a Splatoon sequel? Wow, you can drop really low in there. I can't believe I hadn't even heard of this. This is my first time hearing of Splatoon Raiders. That might be a lie. It's my first time remembering that I'm hearing about it. Oh. This isn't the best way to get money. Hey, this is like that bit in Silksong where you have to go on the treadmill to earn money. Except even worse. Except even more sad. Yeah, I cannot really remember where I'm going, but that's probably fine. Can I like pogo up? Oh, I can. Not that I'm going to in the end, but yeah, it kind of looks like I could have pogoed off of that. Okay, there we go. You knew nothing about the menu before you watched it, which made it so much better. Yeah, I think you kind of have to know nothing about the menu. I unfortunately know things now, which I think is a shame. I don't think I could watch it just as it... Well, I'd still probably get something out of watching it, but just not as much as I would have if not for these silly TikTok clips. These gosh darn TikTok clips of movies that I pay attention to and I shouldn't. They get you in the end. Oh god, okay. I'm beginning to see the vision on Crystal Peaks sucking. Because I actually just straight up don't know which direction will be worse to go. So I guess I'm gonna go this way. Oh wait, no. I've been here before and I went up there. Stupid. In a way, I feel like the platforming in this game is like, with it being more like straight lines, it does kind of feel easier, but I also feel like I have to focus more. And I don't like that. There we go. Enjoy being free, little guy. I've remembered that at some point I'm going to encounter like a fake one of those. Oh, okay, well. Can I even kill him? I've kind of forgotten. Oh, I can! I just have to do that. It's just in the meanwhile, I can't get any, like, soul out of them either. Okay, that's fine. Saw them post about it on Twitter. Okay, damn. I guess Twitter is the place to be for Splatoon news. Oh god, don't. Oh, okay, well. Oh, that's fine. I just want my map. I genuinely just want my map. Oh my god, thank goodness. I hear you. I hear you and I love you, Cornifer. Come to scale the mountain. I've heard tale of a summit way up there. Too far for me though, and I'm not really one for heights. Okay, but I will purchase your map. Amazing. I jabbed myself on one of those crystals back there. Awful sharp they are and all over the place. You'd best watch yourself if you're heading up. Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. I'm also going to mark on the map that there's like a thing here. Because this looks like it needs double jump, which is intriguing. It's like if salmon runs were a full game with tons of new mechanics and crafting systems and tools. Kind of like roguelike elements. That's interesting. I look forward to seeing like trailer stuff. I can't remember. I feel like I enjoyed salmon runs, but I can't really remember. I don't think I ever like fully got into Splatoon as much as I probably would have liked. Nice. I've killed him, but I can't take his money, unfortunately. Wish I could. Wish I could rob from him. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted, but that's fine. I'll live. Going to a restaurant's best you know something about the menu. You say that. I bet some people go to a restaurant having no idea what's on the menu. Some people live like freaks and don't check the menu in advance to make sure that they've picked out what they're going to eat in advance. Can you even imagine? I genuinely can't even imagine. Can I still like... Oh! Trying to brute force him. And it went great. Cool. actually went pretty well. Um, easiest man to kill I've ever met. Never killed someone as easy to kill as him. That was crazy. I remembered you could do damage off screen, which was nice. I'm glad I remembered that. Let's watch the Splatoon radio trailer on stream. Oh yeah, I will. Once I've like hit like a different stopping point. That would be fun. I wish I could. Probably shouldn't have killed him. He wasn't really a threat. And yet I did it anyway. The bloodlust, it gets me again. Salmon Big Run's my favorite part of Splatoon. I feel like I don't remember it as well, but I feel like I did some multiplayer salmon runs on stream a few times. I just have like no memory. But that's not that unusual for me. Oh, Quirrell. Quite a view. I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating if not for your small stature. Did it sadden you to see those miners below, still labouring at their endless task? Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husks. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul the city dwellers harness, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder where my knowledge comes. At this high vantage, I can just make it out, the light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents can even comprehend the scale of the world that surrounds them. So small it seems. Rude, but I guess we are high up. I forget that. Oh yeah, I forget that Crystal Peak has like a view of Dirtmouth. That's cool. That's nice. I can relive the memories of when Splat 3 got announced in a direct we watched. I was going to say that, and I didn't know people would like that about Splatoon. I don't think I really knew anything about Splatoon. I actually think the direct they announced Splatoon 3 was maybe the first I had ever like really, the first information I'd ever really learned about Splatoon. Ooh. That was all new for me. This is another point where I think you can like pogo off the hammer to get up there. I should have done that. I probably could have saved myself some trouble that I'm inevitably now going to have. I don't know why I keep like... I don't know why I keep like running into these enemies. But he doesn't try very hard because he did just wake up, to be fair. If I was like resting on a bench and like someone just started like stabbing at me with a nail, yeah, it probably wouldn't be my best fighting work, I can tell you that. I mean, it probably wouldn't be my worst either, but that's more of a comment on my general ability to fight more so than a comment on my sleepiness. Oh, I could kill like 3 of them right now. Okay. And then go. I got my journal, now leave. I love chasing after these guys. And killing them. Played Salmon Run together on stream, it was silly. It was silly. There aren't really like many multiplayer games that I ever feel very like super attached to. I would love to play Mario Kart World on stream at some point, actually. I haven't had an opportunity to like hook up the Switch 2 to the capture card yet, but at some point it'd be fun. I'm waiting for... Respectfully, I'm waiting for there to be a game on the Switch 2 that I care about enough to stream it, and it just hasn't really happened yet. Which is a tragedy, really. Ow. Okay, yeah, those guys suck. Favorite Splatoon node is Rainmaker. Did I ever do Rainmaker? I genuinely can't even picture what it is in my head. Oh my god. No idea. I've been playing Splatoon since I got it with my Wii U that had it pre-downloaded. Yeah, maybe it's that. I didn't get I never had a Wii U. I missed out. I missed out on like delicious Splatoon gameplay. What's up here? Oh. Okay, this isn't the way to go up there. That's fine though. I unlocked this way, I think. These guys are so fun. These feel very like the mechanical things in Silk Song. This feel like Silk Song. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna run because my memory is that there's like scary, horrible guys that I hate. Oh! Oh my god, already maybe I should slow down and focus more. You have 175 hours in Splatoon 3, which isn't much compared to a lot of people, but also that's like 20 hours off Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, that's, and also I probably have like 20 hours in Splatoon 3 at most. So in the scale of things. Rainmaker's captured the flag, but the flag is a super strong but slow gun. I don't think I've ever played Rainmaker. I have no memory of it. Okay. That went okay. And it gives me a little checkpoint. This is fine. Okay. I kind of forgot that even like the residuals of the laser still hurt. Oh! Rough. Oh, we may be here a while. This may be where I die. Nope, all good. All good. I'm the best. Life is actually just too easy for me. I've actually never suffered. Whoop. And that's a fact. Oh, that's it? That's it? Silk Song changes a person's brain chemistry immeasurably. That probably took me like half an hour in 6 years ago. Time flies. You've used your Switch 2 a lot, but not really for exclusives and more so it's your preferred way to play games. Yeah, I mean the Switch 2 is just nicer. It's a nicer console. I guess the thing is like I haven't really transferred any of like the games I was playing on the Switch over. It's only really Mario Kart World that I've played. I just want like I want a game for the Switch 2 that is to my tastes. Like, I watched Party play Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it looked really fun, and the music was great, and, like, the gameplay looked really fun, but just not really something I'm interested in. Hell yeah, Super Dash. Let's go. Nice. You didn't engage much with the Wii U era of Nintendo, or the NES, SNES, N64. You were much more of a handheld console person with Nintendo from the beginning. See, the Wii, for me, was like... The Wii was like my first, that was my first, like, Nintendo console, I guess. So, I still feel very attached to the Wii. But, like, it's the DS that I think I got probably the most, like... I probably realistically got the most fun out of the DS. Just with it being handheld. But the Wii U, I think by the time the Wii U released, I just don't think I was really like, I don't know. I feel like it was a time when I wasn't really playing games as much anymore. Mario Kart World was quite a letdown for me, and I'd honestly rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. See, that's fair, but interesting, because like, I like really enjoyed, I really enjoy Mario Kart World. I've not played a lot of it, but I'm a very big fan of the, of like the kind of like rail grinding stuff. And in general, I find the driving, oh my god. Fuck, I forgot how annoyingly hard this is. Okay. Hold on, I actually need to like lock in. Ah! Hold on, I can do it. I can do it. Ah! I hate this. I actually hate this so much. Okay, we're fine. We're so fine. We're so back. Okay, easy peasy. Never suffered, never struggled. Life is easy. Paying they eventually decided to do something for Zelda's 40th anniversary. Yeah, or like, I just feel like it's been a big... I feel like there's a lot of anniversaries, and I feel like not a lot of games coming out of them that I really care about. So I just think it would be nice, is all I'm saying, if there were more games that I cared about. Maybe I'm the problem, but like, I still think I deserve games, even if I'm the problem. Hold on, I need to like farm this guy for a heal. Nice, perfect. Still no money, but I'll take the heal. Aw, this is so, like, this is so pretty. For me, RE9, Silksong, and Ace Attorney are all Switch 2 games, and you've also been playing a lot of Splatoon 3. Yeah, that's fair, actually. I guess just because RE9 and Silksong, obviously, it is easier for me to stream PC games. I could have streamed RE9 on the Switch 2, and who knows, maybe it would have even ran better. But there was also just the element of, like, I think I debated it, but I think at the time, Party was actively playing a different game on the Switch 2. I was like, I don't want to monopolize the Switch 2 when I could just get it on PC. Was basically my feeling about it. Can I do these parts without sound on? Is it you don't like the crystal sound? Because valid. I have like so little noise in my headphones, like by default. So I probably don't even notice. Where is this? Have I been here? Okay, maybe before I go there, I will go over here. Oh, the slammy things? Oh, valid. Yeah, no, they do. Yeah, the slamming. I think it's because everyone, for those kind of things, I feel like you set a marker in your head of like when you're gonna go. For me, it was like the second I like processed the dust cloud from it hitting the floor. In my head, it was like, that's the point I'll go. But the noise, like, would kind of just be distracting. I have one simple key. Maybe I'll, I think maybe I'll hold on to that for now. Because, like, I could unlock this door, but I actually haven't died yet. And I'm feeling smug about that, so... But actually not so smug that I'm not gonna go, like, heal at a bench now. I will, in fact, heal at a bench. Also, do you have anything new to say? That noisy old lift, where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peak, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow where you step? A villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them, they don't make very good pillows. They hardly seem worth all the trouble to me. Hell yeah, Elderberg. If you can't eat them and you can't sleep on them, what's the point? Did you know the caverns continue even below the capital? Few have ventured that deep, so the details are scant. Those who made it back told of impossibly old structures and roads formed as though the rock itself possessed a will. Interesting. I have 666 money! Ooh, also, hold on. Interesting thoughts about world. The highlight of World was the open world challenges, but you haven't touched the game since July. The tracks just do nothing. Your favorite part of Mario Kart 8 is the tracks with tight drifting. That's just not in World. Yeah, see, I'm more of a fan of tracks with, like, open spaces, so it makes sense that I prefer World. Just with having, like, wider tracks to accommodate more players, I generally prefer that. It's crazy because, like, I like the rail grinding in World, but, like, I barely use it because I'm not very good at noticing that kind of thing. And it's also similar for me. Like, when World released, I played a bunch of it. But basically, once I felt like I'd done all of it a little, I haven't really gone back to it. But I guess the difference is that for me, it was kind of like that with Mario Kart 8 as well. Where, like... I mean, I went back to it in a sense of, like, it being, like, a party game. And obviously, towards the end, Mario Kart 8 just had so many tracks that it did have a really nice level of variety. But I don't know. I think if I was going to pick one of them to play, I would rather play World. But obviously, 8 has more of the variety that I think makes it fun to go back to. So I hope they end up doing, like, DLC for World. But I also hope that the DLC is free. That would be nice. My favorite part is when an anniversary of a beloved franchise happens and the parent company does next to nothing with it. There was I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was like an anniversary of The Sims where the only thing they did is, I want to say they made like a hot tub that you could then have like as base game content in The Sims 4. They made like an anniversary hot tub, that was it. I want to say it was like a 20th anniversary or like 25th or something. They were just like, here's a hot tub, enjoy. And it was crazy. I want to say it was 25th, maybe. Playing Extra 33 for the first time. You've used your PS5 for an extended period in years, and a big reason is lack of Bluetooth headphones. So you've been using kind of shitty wired headphones that do the job, but it's just an extra bit of setup compared to the Switch 2. Yeah, I guess the Switch 2 is just a very, very, like... I don't know. I feel like it's very Nintendo in it being a very, like, immediately player-friendly handheld. I feel like the Switch 2 feels like... To me, I feel like the Switch 2 feels more feasibly handheld than the Switch 1, even. In that, like, even though the Switch 1 was lighter, I feel like if it was handheld, it just didn't look very good. So it wasn't really worth it. I feel like most of the games I've played on the Switch 1 have been hooked up to a capture card on stream. Just because I didn't want to look at it, like, in a small box. But I've played Mario Kart World in, like, handheld mode of the Switch 2. Like, on the train. And it was great. I love that the Switch 2, you can, like, the screen balances itself. What a treat. Oh, your Xbox 33 playtime is 43 hours in and 62%. You're actually a very decent way through, Trash. I think you've actually been keeping on top of the side content, like, more percentage-wise with where you're at than I did. A talking gorilla, doubtful. I like that quote... Sorry, I read that quote completely wrong. I read that as saying that it was doubtful, but the quote is from a talking gorilla. Interesting. What could that have possibly been? Outside of the rail grinding, most of the few tracks with crazy tech, the fun routes are slower than driving in a straight line. Yeah, that's fair. I guess if, like, it does make the competing feel... Actually, one thing I will say in terms of the competing is I think this has actually been patched, so it might be better now. But there was a point where if you wanted to... If you were, like, playing through the tracks to get, like, the 3 stars or whatever, the best way to do it was to not drift, because the game basically made the other, like, drivers' CPUs perform better if it thought you were a better player. And the way that it measured you being a good player was basically just like the amount of drifting that you did. So if you just didn't drift and you just drove in straight lines and then slowly turned corners, it was easier to just win. But obviously it was less fun to play. So it was like, there was a point where like the harder you tried and the more fun you tried to have, the more likely it was you'd just lose. You'd like to say you have no doubt Nintendo will do something for Zelda, but also it's April and they've not said a word. When's like the exact 40th? Oh yeah, we got the storeroom key. The items may be a little time worn, but they retain their market value. Take a look. Ooh, elegant key, heavy blow, sprint master. Yeah, these aren't bad. Honestly, I think I'd like to save up for the mask shard. Oh no, I tell a lie. Maybe I'll buy this finally. Have a single vessel fragment to my name. You haven't played Switch 2 and docked the entire time you've owned it. Yeah. Yeah, because it plays handheld so well. Oh, you mainly play it docked? Trash mainly plays it docked. You love the ease of it and your Fun's Blue 3 controller. Valid. I guess it's good for both of them. Oh, hello. Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many corpses in your wake. If you won't spare a thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. Killing you and turning you into treats. Yummy, yummy treats just for me. Watch them release the trailer for film, that's it. Yeah, I actually can't stress enough. Movies don't count. If you have a game franchise and you have an anniversary and you release a movie, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. Even if it's really good, even if I'm excited to see it, that doesn't count. You have to do something with your game for your game anniversary. And I don't think that should be a hot take. Oh my god, this guy sucks. '40th was in February? Pfft. That sucks. Yeah, maybe Nintendo hates Zelda, actually. Oh! Oh my god! It happened! It happened! I got by a freak. I knew it would happen eventually. Didn't know it would be this soon. Are you real? Okay, you're real. You were simply here to lead me astray. Oh god, sorry. I just like remembered that I think I just remembered that the grub father eats all the grubs. I think I'd like suppressed that memory until just now. Which is quite sad. Yeah, let's leave. Oh. Let's leave, and then I actually will take the opportunity to watch the Splatoon trailer. I'm also gonna quit out of the game because I'm worried that this time will count towards my like hours of completion, and I don't want that. I still have a hope and a dream that I can beat the game in under 20. Also, the longer I play without dying, the more nervous I am about dying. If I die in the game, do you think I'll die in real life? There's a chance. Oh my god. Sorry. Everything just went full screen and it really freaked me out. Hold on, I need to mute. Let's bring up the sound mixer so I can mute Hollow Knight. There we go, no more noise. Let me unmute this as well. That would help. Okay, hold on. Why aren't you loading? Okay, there it is. There it is. We're cool. You've only played Switch 2 docked. Okay, so far we're 2 for Switch 2 docked, 1 for handheld. I guess I actually have done a mix. With the Dreamfights DLC. Dreamfights were always in except for Zoe and White Defender. Yeah, which makes sense. I think you have to do at least a couple of the Dreamfights to get enough essence. I can't believe I didn't see this. Oh my god, I've got a headache. Big man! Wait, so it even has the Sploon 3 characters? God, they make the Splatoon main character, like, character design so fucking cool. They make you look just unbelievably awesome. You know what I mean? Just how cool. This is like the coolest character I've ever seen in my life. Wait, can you not see? Oh, fuck! You guys, you shouldn't say mellow blind if I'm the one that can see and you guys can't. It's showing it as recording. Why isn't it showing up? I'm trying to stay calm. It literally, the orange box is showing up that says it's recording. I'm actually so mad. I even did the trick where you make it, where I change it from Windows 10 back to automatic, and it didn't even work. I'm calm, I'm relaxed. Just gonna delete window capture and make a whole new source. Make a whole new source. There we go. Was that so hard? Why did that not happen the first time? Okay. Now we can watch it for real. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna say the things I said last time. I have a headache. Big man. Oh, the characters from Splatoon 3 are here. This was the point where I was like, oh damn, the character design in this game is just so cool. And it's because, look at this. Is this not like unfathomable aura? Also, sorry, I don't know why it looks so stretched. That's the best I can do. Sorry. This is just so cool. All of the hairs are so cool. The hairstyles with sea pollution is so cool. It reminds me about sea pollution, which is good because we should all be reminded. We should all know and want to feel strongly about the removal of. This is so cool looking. Just the aesthetic of this. Look at it. It's so grunge. This This is cute. This is very nice. God, they're just all so cool. The music is great as always. God, even if I don't play Splatoon games, the music goes crazy all the time. Okay, so you can like craft gadgets. Oh hell yeah. Also, hello Curie, hello, how are you doing? Oh, this does look great. There's fishing. Or at least there's a moment where she fishes. Splatoon is such a good franchise. I'm so glad this exists. But I almost just can't believe that this exists. Also, hello Thievery, hello. Okay, that was... Can I say something? I can't process any of that. This like 5 seconds of clip right here. Genuinely, like my brain fuzzes over. Like I'm overwhelmed. But also the music's really good. Sorry, I also just remembered like the full unbelievable crash out I had when I was playing like campaign mode Splatoon 3 on stream. Wild. Splatoon, it may be the best new franchise Nintendo have made. It's so stylish. It's so like aesthetically nice to look at. Like it's got such like a personality to it. The music is amazing. The actual gameplay always looks like it's so fun, even if I know I'd struggle. I don't know how they did this. I'm glad that they do stuff with Splatoon fairly often. Because I think it'd just be a shame if Splatoon fell into like a realm of like dead Nintendo property. Like dead game property where they don't do anything with it. I wish I was into Splatoon, it looks sick. Hey, now could be the time. Now could absolutely be the time. I mean, if there's gonna be a new game out, you can get into it. Everyone needs to become bigger Splatoon fans now. Maybe I would like to watch people play when the new one comes out. Trying to figure out where I'm going and what I'm doing. I can cross the Lake of Un now, right? Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. My memory of the progression of this game is like so unbelievably rough. Jackson, you hate the texture of everything right now. God, hating the texture of everything really is a curse. That's perhaps the worst curse I can think of. Because you always have to be in everything, you know? Hating the texture of everything is like, it's like good luck existing. You're gonna have an awful time. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember if there was like a dream nail thing there. The answer is, not really. Only when my hands are dry or my nails are short, which is normal. That is normal! I had a thing where when I was on holiday last week, I was washing my hands, like, dare I say it, a healthy amount. For the first time ever. I've never washed my hands a healthy amount. I wash my hands too much. But on holiday, I washed my hands a healthy amount, and it made my hands feel horrible. It made them feel like textures were bad. There were 2 days where my hands felt so horrible touching literally anything. Like, it felt like if I touched anything, the texture of what I touched, like, vibrated into my skin and just stayed there, which was bad. And it was so horrible that I genuinely had to just fucking cover my hands in hand cream. I had to lube my hands up with an insane amount of hand cream. They looked slippery because it was the only way I could, like, protect them with enough, like, slip that I could touch anything and not want to cry. Which is normal. Which is normal. My issue with Splatoon is the person I play with is actually good at the game, so I get her lobbies, which are frightening. Splatoon is a game where if you play with people that are good at it, it's like, well, good luck. I'd say good luck everyone else, but I don't know. I actually had a similar thing, Johan, when I played Splatoon 3 on stream, because I used to do lobbies with Trash and Party, who I think were both better than me. But also, like, it was fine. I got away with it. Sometimes being the bad player in a scary lobby is great, because it's like, you can remove the pressure from yourself because you know you're not going to do anything good. So it means that if you do anything momentarily good, it's like, wow, that was spectacular because no one expected that. And the rest of the time, it's just like, pff, no one expects me to do anything. Imagine hating the texture of yourself. That's awful. Although that's how it feels with my hands sometimes. Trash is a big war crimes enjoyer. Better to be a war crimes enjoyer rather than a war crimes perpetuator. Am I right? Oh, great. I can't go to the Lake of Un. There's nothing to do or see here, actually, as it turns out. That's cool. That's actually exactly what I wanted. Nothing to do and nothing to see. And acid to fall into. Wow. What a delight. I remember when you talked about your hand washing for a long time. I talked about my hand washing for a normal amount of time, Corvus. I talked about my very normal hand washing for a very normal amount of time. And no one was concerned. I remember that well. Don't you? Don't you? What's up here? Oh, I think I just don't have a map in that area. Maybe I want to go down here. Sure. Let's go through more of Green Path. Why not? Who's the most normal person I know, and I know Curie. I genuinely don't. I could not put into words who. Thank you? I think? I don't know which one of me and Curie should be saying thank you right now. Probably, I think me. The consequence for death in Splatoon outside of Salmon Run is so minor, it doesn't matter. Dying a bunch is part of the gameplay. Yeah, like, at least I do think it is one of those games where, like, if I die, I don't immediately hate myself, which is nice. Because there are definitely some games where that's what happens. Oh my god, okay, kill. I think that was how I felt in Hollow Knight, playing Hollow Knight in 2020 on particularly bad days. I love games where dying is like, chill. Dying's like, pff, yeah, whatever. It's fine, it's fine. Think I can go over here? Oh, I can. Okay, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I'll just save that and go. Ah! I dashed bad and I got. But I definitely have the right attitude. I've just kind of forgotten like the dashing rules in this game, because they're kind of very different to Silksong. Normal is starting to not sound like a word anymore. It's starting to sound like a very normal word, a very normal word and very normal way to be. I think being normal must be really bad and hard, actually. And I don't know why anyone would want it. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, the problem is like, I try to dash to make sure I get onto the wall, but the way that like the wall dashes work is that it means that I keep like dashing off of the wall. Oh, I actually hate this. This like actively is more upsetting to me than like any platforming I think I did in Silksong ever. Am I crazy or does this suck? Trying to be normal. Okay, wait, this is fine. I got this. Stop. Ah! Oh my god. Oh no! No! I'm gonna die here. Sorry, I'm quitting to menu and repeating. I actually refuse to die. It's actually not gonna happen. I've actually decided that it's just not gonna happen. I'm fine, actually. I'm gonna live forever, and that's a fact. Oh, I have to go all the way back down there. That's fine. It's gonna be so worth it. I'm gonna be so glad that I did this. I can already tell. I'm gonna say, oh, what a treat. What a treat that I did this. This game's runbacks are like the worst. They're worse than Silksong's. And I stand by that. Silksong's runbacks are like a tasty treat compared to this. I was doing just fine. You could even say, I'm doing really normal today. The normalist. I like these guys. These guys are fun to hit. And they give me some soul, which I kind of need in these trying times. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is genuinely more annoying to me than, like, anything in Silksong. And I genuinely, I couldn't tell you why. I don't know why this is more annoying, but it is. That was okay, to be fair. Ah! Okay. Oh, God. Ah, fuck. I just tried to double jump there. Sorry. I'm gonna quit again. I'm gonna quit again. I know that I'm not playing in Steel Soul, so I can die and it will be fine. But I don't want to. I've decided I don't want to die. I've decided I want to live forever. Actually, do I have long nail? Or was I crazy and I was like, I don't want it? Ah, okay. I have a long nail. I don't have the long nail, but I have a long nail. So I think I'm gonna use that. I think that'll help me with the pogoing. I'm sorry, by the way. I can only imagine how, like, horrendously boring this is to watch. That I'm just, like, doing the same thing over and over again. But I just, now that I've started, I really want whatever the reward is from this. His nails are famously long. See, that's a funny joke, because they are actually famously the opposite. They're actually not famous at all. That's the real joke. My nails are unknown. And a complete mystery. Okay, now I'm calm. Now I'm determined to do this without double jump. Even though it would be easier and I'm just wasting time. I'm genuinely wasting all of our time trying to do this. Ah! Okay. The LT button nearly just didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I actually don't know if I can do this without double jump. I've changed my mind! I've changed my mind! I don't want to do this anymore! I don't want to do this anymore! I actually hate this so much. Do I give up and go somewhere else? I don't have to do this. I can just... What do I get at the end of this? I've just kind of forgotten, is the problem. You get our respect. If I give up or if I do it. Now said Shio? That's it? I don't care for that man. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try because now I like kind of remember what's there. But then I am gonna give up. It feels like a cruel and unusual punishment to make you all be subjected to this for any longer than you have to be. And I mean, I like to think I'm above cruel and unusual punishments. The nail jump mechanic is what made you quit Hollow Knight the first time. That's very reasonable. I prefer everything about the movement mechanics in Silk Song. It's actually crazy how much I prefer Silk Song. I hate this so much. Okay, what do I do? Let's do that dash, that dash, that dash, that dash, that dash. Okay, we're fine. I just have to say the words out loud, like key phrases. Okay, lesson learned, lesson learned. Lesson learned. That, okay, we're fine. No! It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I should have quit out. I should have quit out. Why didn't I do it? I was just like, no, it's fine. I'm sure I'll manage it this time round. I'm sure with one mask, this will be the time that I do it. It's fine. I'm just gonna go back. I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck. I just remembered that in this game, it's not a cocoon. It's a little guy you have to fight. Oh, shit. That's kind of bad news for me. I don't want double jump. I want to do this with singular jumps. The way God intended. One jump. As was in the 10 Commandments. If we were meant to jump twice, We would just do it naturally. It would happen by default if it was meant to be. See? See? Everything's fine. Oh my god. So you're telling me the point that I was like there with one mask, I literally did just have to dash because it's just the crystal dash and then everything's fine? Are you telling me it was that simple the whole time? That's upsetting. I'm upset. There we go. I did it! Never back down, never what? This was so fine. This was excellent dashing practice. And now I feel bad, Shio. I feel bad for saying I didn't care about you because genuinely I felt warmth in my heart when I walked in here and I saw you. Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps like me, you have a taste for discovering new things. I am Shio, and in a previous life, I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with the nail. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forwards. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I've said. Was it Shio the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist. Go on. I almost feel bad. Maybe he can teach me painting. Maybe he teaches me both. There's sorry, I also just saw this modern liberal double jumping BS. You're right. I don't need woke double jump. The leftist double jumping agenda. The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush, these things are not so different. We cut into the world so we can peer deeper inside. For now, though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards, only you can see it. Good luck. Thank you. Once you tire of the nail, feel free to join me in my art. Oh, I intend on sending someone your way. Don't you worry. You'll have a friend soon. You'll have a roommate, in fact. If you so choose. There we go. Now we just get to run along the top here. In fact, I should probably just crystal dash, shouldn't I? That's the whole point. The whole point is that they can design long, horrible rooms because then you can just get out at the end by running in a long, horrible straight line. He can teach you nail art. He can. He actually can. And he did. What a magical, whimsical treat. Okay. Well, let's just go this way and see what happens. Oh, no, can't. Oh, okay. Oh no, I can't. I just have to go up here. I was just being silly. Yeah, okay. Every time I remember how many quick characters there are in Hollow Knight games, my heart is just so full of joy. There is truly a wonderful amount. There we go. Little Hallownest seal. Apparently I've never been up here. That's great. That's good to learn. Leftist double jumping agenda is a great thumbnail title. You're so right. Why don't I just... That's honestly... Hopefully I remember that. Gotta have some stream archive clickbait somewhere. Need people to watch my stream archives or I'll melt like a witch. They're all my silly uncles. They are. Except for Hornet, who is my wife. So she's off limits. That's not how it works, actually. Hornet's my wife, but you know what? We're very open. She can love whoever she so chooses. That's all good, all cool, all ghoul with me. All ghoul with me. Bugs again. Yeah, to be fair, like, just by default, really. That's the natural state of bug characters in media. It would be wrong to change them. This game is so happy fun time. Even though I just had a bad time in that room and it was a really bad time and I didn't like it, like, in general, this game is just happy fun. It's like mostly happy, mostly fun. And then there's the occasional horrible to make up for it. Whereas Silksong is like mainly horrible. It's just that the horrible is the fun. Somehow. I feel like a lot of the queer characters are dead, but I guess a lot of the characters in general are dead. None of them happen to be queer. There's a lot of like ghostly, haunted characters. I do feel like in, like, Silksong feels like there are more characters alive, but I don't even think that's true. But my memory of Hollow Knight is that, like, that everyone's dead and everything's sad. But actually, yeah, the more I think about it, there's a lot of, like, tragic, like, couples. But also, there aren't many non-tragic couples in these games. These games are all about being really sad. Just all the time. But bugs! But bugs! But look at the bugs. Do you feel happy now? Let's keep climbing up because I can't really remember what there is to do around here, so I'm gonna climb and I'm gonna learn. Who says your wife can't be someone's uncle? Good point, good point. Good point. I think the world, I think sometimes we need fewer limits in who is or isn't your uncle. When I was a child, I had an uncle called Uncle Kluke. He wasn't my uncle. He was just a friend of my dad's. Why shouldn't he still be my uncle? Hmm? Says who? Who made the rules in unclehood? Not I. Okay, wait, I want to go over here. Oh my god. I forgot how many hits he takes to kill. That was my first mistake. Shu and Nailsmith get to be happy. They do. They get to be very happy. Why didn't I? No, oh my god. I answered my own question last time I was here. I have been up here. I can't remember why I left. Oh, there was definitely a point where I needed to, like, dash. There was like a ground spot, wasn't there? Was it up here? There was like a floor dive spot. I'm convinced. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait. No. I thought I heard a floor dive spot, but I was wrong. But I did get to save a grub, so all worth it in the end. Am I crazy? There was a floor dive. In Silksong, there are a lot of characters alive at the start, but they are not alive for very long. Yeah, I think there are probably actually more dead characters than I even realized. I feel like there are characters who die in Silksong who I don't even think I really realized they died. Which is sort of a second death in itself, if you really think about it. Uncle Gluck sounds like a made-up character. I know, that's why I chose to say his name. And not just leave it a mystery. Not just be like, oh... Oh, wait, I saved this because this was an area where I need the lantern. I see. Yeah, that's why I chose to say his name and not just be like, you know, my dad's friend who I called my uncle. I thought everyone would get a kick out of the name Uncle Klug. So I'm glad I was right. Ooh. Wind sounds. Okay, making progress. Howling Cliffs. Okay, so this is like officially Howling Cliffs. Let's go collect some red. Drink the red. Sorry, that's just a little Morbius quote for any big old Morbius fans out there. For anyone who wants to admit that about themselves. I'm gonna grab that now before I forget. Ooh, okay, that was a good idea. God, I forgot how many there are around here. I'm also just dying because I just keep running into things. Are we gonna fight any bosses today? I miss the taste of blood. If I stumble into one, hell yeah. But I can't remember where they are. You are right though, like, I definitely don't think we're getting enough bloodshed by just like walking into the red dots in the ceiling, collecting the red coins. It's not really good enough, is it? Not really good enough. They should be ashamed, that Team Cherry. Ooh. Ooh, I had too much fun and then I felt really dizzy. We've all been there. Oh, wait, where is he? I can hear him. I can hear him. Did I ever fight Nightmare King Grim? I did. I loved fighting Nightmare King Grim. I look forward to doing that fight again. Truly. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, I fell very far down there. That was bad. That was not good. Genuinely, I feel like this area is like melting my eyes. You love this little guy's little song. It is nice. We like Cornifer. And the songs he has to sing and the words he has to say. And the love in his heart and the beauty in his smile. And all that jazz. Okay, so that wasn't all of it. But it looks like I've fallen... I've followed a natural enough route. I don't think that was all of it, Ethan. Enjoying the bracing air, we're quite close to Hallownest's borders and these desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change for the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn out a small map for the area. It's a simple one and more for completion, really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Go on. I'll take it. Okay. I think there's maybe like one more red around here. Oh my god, wait. There's way more. There's so many in this area. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, I'll be close to the 200 that she wants by the time I'm done, at least. Ooh, ow. The creature, it hurt me. God, so many. Oh my god, there's more. There's more! They never end! Is that it? Okay. that actually is it in this area. Look forward to Mellow Invited Pure Vessel. Straight up not gonna happen. Even like replaying the game, it's not gonna happen. There's no way. How did I even enter? Did I enter like this way? Interesting. Intriguing. I feel like I've been over here. Oh, let's fight Gorb. Let's fight Gorb right now. Here we go. I like fighting Gorb. Fucking Gorb. I'm Gorb maxing. Ow. Gorb's gonna kill me. Which is the most embarrassing way to die. As a fact, really. Ooh. Oh my god. Gorb. Gorb, don't kill me. Gorb, don't kill me! Gorb, don't kill me! Oh my god. Gorb, 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 Gorb. Straight up not killing. Okay, well. No! I'm going to scream. Why am I here? I didn't bench. Huh. Well, that's a toughie. How did Gorb kill me? I genuinely think if I'd have hit Gorb like 2 more times, he would be dead. How did Gorb kill me? I died to Gorb? I got Gorbed. I can't believe that I've died twice today, and one death was in this stupid platforming area and the other death was Gorb. Are you kidding me? Am I some kind of joke? Is my life nothing but a joke to you people? Okay, I'm gonna go bench at the station. Stag to Dirtmouth, then climb up King's Pass. That's that seems like the way maybe I'll go back. Gorb has killed your P5 attempt more times than you care to say. I can see why. It's like, I feel like the thing about Gorb is that it's easy to just not take him too seriously. And then he kills you because you laughed at him. He kills you explicitly because you laughed, basically. Oh. I need to get some food. Hopefully you're back where you're supposed to be by the time I'm back. There's a chance, Curie, I've died like 3 more times by the time you're back. Who knows? It's rough. Let's go to Detmouth. Mentioning Lost Lace, I was listening to the theme earlier. It's just wonderful. I miss Lost Lace. Although it's definitely Lost Lace is the Lost Lace boss is so unfathomably difficult to me. I struggle to even comprehend it. I had fun in the end, but it's also like when I think about trying to do a Steel Soul run of Silksong, I think the part that I'm like most nervous about in theory is Lost Lace. I don't know why I've like tricked myself into thinking, oh, I'm sure the rest will be fine. I'm sure I'll be able to do high halls just fine. I can't believe I died to Gorb. Gorb? Gorb? Embarrassing. Oh, wait. I have to go this way. I forgot. And then this way? No, I can't go back this way. Am I being genuinely insane? Hold on. Yes, I'm being insane. That's good. Thank God. Okay. Nobody worry. Panic over. Panic over. Let's all peace and love in our hearts. Is it even showing that there's like a bench near here? Well, there's my guy. That was easy. I think it's time for Gorb round 2. What do we think? I'm not even gonna bench. I think I'm fine. I actually think I'm fine. I'm gonna do Gorb again. It's Gorb time. Oh my God. Fucking Gorb. Okay, we're so fine. I'm not getting gorbed today. I might get a little gorbed. Just, why does he have so much health? Okay, no, it's fine. He's dead. I killed him. No more Gorb. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain, ascend. I am. Bye-bye, Gorb! She loses her no eyes more than I'd like to admit. It's embarrassing she has no eyes. What am I gonna lose to next? No legs. No legs would be tough though. Can you imagine a creature just kind of like vaguely wiggling over to you? Terrifying. Truly terrifying. Horror amongst horrors. Ah, see, I didn't need to bench. Everything was fine. Everything's fine. Gorb is easy. Gorb's my friend. I can't remember why there's a bench here. Oh, wait, is this... Have we met? Well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes. Not really. I haven't done much. I don't know why I'm here. Don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Delightful. I got 2 nail arts today. That's fun. Yeah, I don't like no eyes in general as a fight. There's actually quite a few boss fights in this game that I don't like. Whereas in Silksong, I can't really think of many. Hell yeah. Now I have 3 dads. The perfect number. Your form exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I first saw you pour my nail art, I felt a bond between us immediately flash into existence. You honour me beyond words. Thank you. I will, of course, bow. There we go. Delightful. 3 dads. Oh wait, no, I got 2 dads today, which means I still have 1 more to go. I can't remember where the 3rd nail art is, genuinely. I don't think I even like really remembered in my brain that Matto was there. I guess I just got lucky that I ended up there. You made your dad proud, can't relate. Ho ho ho. Everybody laugh! Everybody point and laugh. That's okay, Curie, it's okay. Because now that we've... I'm sorry, did we all see him just slide out of the wall? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? He slid out of the wall. I walked past him and he slid out of the wall. Did we see this? It was real. It was real, I swear! I swear. Who is Sly? Probably just also a dad. It's kind of dads all the way down around here. You saw nothing? Oh no. Oh god. I'm imagining things. I'm making things up. Oh no. Well, it's over for me now. Okay, I think I mean I came this way and then I saw Gorb. So I think I've done... Okay, but there's that bit of Howling Cliffs that it looks like I missed. Let's go do that bit. I'm forgetting Dream now. Oh, shit, am I? Oh yeah, shit, I could have Dream nailed Matto. Oh well, too late now. He's too far away. Yes, okay. I bought the map. I chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far. Very imposing figure he was, no doubt lethal with a nail. I suspect you two may share more in common than him and I. Adorable. Fathers are to Hollow Knight what mothers are to Silksong. These games are just about parental relationships at the end of the day, and occasionally an uncle or two. How is this not a secret? Am I crazy? Whatever. Oh. Ouch. Easy to kill. Ah! Oh my god. Me when I'm in the room of bugs that are easy to kill and spikes that kill me. The room of immeasurable bugs. Why is he built to perfectly jump? Why is it quiet in here? I hate this place. I hate the silence. I hate the way it makes me feel. Frightened and alone. Okay. Oh my god. So many bugs. It's just like real life. And that's a bad thing. Wait, is there anything? Okay, there's nothing down there. Whoop. It's like eerily quiet in this area. I don't like it. I also can't remember what I'm about to find. I feel like it's potentially like a lifeblood charm, maybe? Well, let's go see. Oh my god, yeah, it is. Oh shit, this is so pretty. Is this Joni's blessing? Yeah, Joni's blessing. Blessed by Joni, the kindly heretic, transfigures vital fluids into blue lifeblood. The bearer will have a healthier shell and can take more damage, but they will not be able to heal themselves by focusing soul. This area is so pretty. Okay, now I will remember to dream nail. God damn it! Oh, okay, I just had to wait 4 seconds. I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory's been a little lacking of late. Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest. Anyway, I'm going to absorb your essence. Thank you. Delicious. A tasty, tasty dinner. Butterfly flowers, non-flower butterflies. There's a bit of both. These are the flowers, and then the butterflies are also here as well. Column A, column B. Kind of crazy to see Lifeblood after Silksong. Especially because here it's like nice to see. Whereas in Silksong, I hate it. There's gotta wait. There's gotta be a better way to leave. Yep, I was right. It just took me slightly too long. Ghost murdering run. I just want to kill them. What's so wrong about that? I need every crumb of essence I can get. The moth told me to kill. It's therefore very important that I do it. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior. Mysterious life form claimed to contain all of the world's knowledge inside its distended brain. And I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did have all the knowledge. It's also Howling Cliffs where there's like the fire that you light to like summon the Grim Troop, right? I just don't really remember where it is. Which is a shame, because I would not be mad to say hello. Can I like... I can't remember what happens if I get like as high as possible and then I do this. Okay, the answer is that nothing interesting happens. Oh, wait, except I find this. Cool, okay. Ooh, no king, no mind release. Interesting. I never used Dreamnail in my first playthrough. Which I think I should be more embarrassed about. That looked vaguely breakable. But wasn't. Hold on. I'm gonna track this troop down if it's the last thing I do. I think a moth telling people things is kind of an issue in this game. Here it is! Found it. Okay. Higher beings, these words are few alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mine this kingdom grants. How about... No. How about you're wrong? Did you ever do the last two bosses in Silksong? No, so I know what they are now, based on, like, things that I've just seen. I know that there's the Lifeblood guy, it's his name Zango, that you fight. And I'm also aware there's, like, the Watcher on the edge. I still haven't actually done them. But I would like to. The corpse of a large bug. There we go. And then I go in this room and it should be lit. And then I just have to hit it 20 billion times. Oh, love the Grim Troop. I should probably end stream soon as well, actually, because I have a few like tasks that I have to do before I can go to sleep. Yeah, okay. That doesn't do anything different. Wait, you didn't finish Silk Song? Technically, I didn't. Technically, there are still 2 bosses to do, and I'm also aware that there's like, there's potentially some more stuff with, oh god, what's his face? Seth. Wasteland, bugs reduced. I didn't know I could dream nail the spirit trees. I don't think I ever tried to do it after the first time. That's wacky. I'm gonna quit out because I think it'll take me back to a bench. But I also don't know if it was an autosave to summon the troop. Oh shit, yeah, I benched here. Well, that's fine. No, that works actually. That's okay. Because then I can just leave this way. Which is a completely fine way to go. I need to stop. Like, my eyes hurt. Watch at the Edge is fun. Zago's is ass without the quest item, but the reward is pretty good. Yeah, I'm aware that the reward is like it's like the infinite lifeblood, right? Which is good. It's good. I will do them eventually. I'm slightly paranoid now that, like, because I've been playing Hollow Knight, I'm not gonna, like, remember the rhythm of how to play Silksong. But I think I'll be fine. I think Silksong generally just feels more comfortable to play anyway. It's like this game, but my friend. There we go. It's good because it means you never have to go back to Act 3 Wormways. Hell yeah! I hate worms. And ways. Ooh! Here they are. Here's Divine. Did you call us? You called us when we came. You don't look scared. Why did you call us? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came and I can smell something deep below. I want it. You carry a lot of smells, but you don't have one of your own. Let's just meet Grim maybe before I... Let's bench before I do anything else, actually. All the signs for the Grim Troop are so fun. Look there, something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. It fills me with dread. I think at best I try to ignore it. No, it's actually great happy fun times. Brum, you called us. Speak to Master. I certainly will. This is the exact moment that Team Cherry cracked open Source and figured it out. They figured out the formula for Source, for unfathomable aura and Source. So it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I'm Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit and your summons heeded. A fine stage you choose, this kingdom fallowed by worm and root. Perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first some illumination is required. Thank you. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame in dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together marvels should be achieved. But don't fret, small one, for this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays a key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you. What a treat. The flames seek it out for Master Frogkin. The custody battle begins. This child is mine. Hold on. Let me sit on a bench and summon him. I want to say hello. I wish I can't really like, obviously you have to like take a charm off to equip a different one. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Yay! Look, that's my son. Oh, look, he's having a nap. I don't think I remembered that the Grim Child was like vaguely the same size as the Knight, but that's impressive. You benched after killing everything here. Oops. Oops, I benched only after I didn't need it. I benched in complete and utter safety. Right, I need to end stream and I need to end stream fast because the headache is approaching as always, and I need to do my tasks. Grim is delightful. Grim is very fun and he has a really good boss fight. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, I'm actually having a lot of fun doing like a really messy, aimless playthrough of this game. Like the fact that I'm 5 hours in and I've summoned the Grim Troop, but I haven't done a single Dreamer. And I've done 2 Dream boss fights, but I don't think I've done like a main story boss fight since like what? Soulmaster? Is wacky. Very, very different from how I played it the first time. I mean, the first time around, I think I'd explored pretty much. I think I'd done Crystal, like some of Crystal Peak before I had the Claw. Oh no! I had the Claw. I just didn't do Mantis Lords. Wacky. Right. Okay. Before I distract myself too much, I'm going to end the stream. I won't be back on Monday. Already, I can tell you I'm busy Monday. So I should probably be streaming again on Tuesday. Next week's a very busy week for me, so Tuesday might end up being the only stream. I might not even be able to stream Tuesday. No, I should be able to stream Tuesday. It's just a bit of a weird one. But yeah, as always, I'll post an announcement in my Discord the day that I'm going to go live. So, thank you all for hanging out. I'm still having a great time playing this game. And I'm going to keep playing it until I get bored. So, until next time, thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a lovely weekend. And XOXO, go piss, girl.